Hello everyone, this is April with Flowers from the Foss family. We garden in zone 4A here in northern Minnesota. This is just going to be a super quick video today of the garden as of June 2nd. That was a Astronina or Astrantia. We have some lupin starting to bloom here, and in the back behind it with the little gnome is wormwood, and then of course we have some chives there and some lamb's ear and annual petunias right next to some dianthus, and we have alliums popping up there. They're not fully bloomed yet, but they're getting close. Cat's pajamas, nepeta. It's quite huge already. We have some irises getting ready to bloom. Many of them did not bloom last year, and so this year is going to be fun to see those bloom. Oh, there goes November. Quite a few this year of the irises, so that's going to be fun. A hydrangea looking good. Everything is looking really green and healthy, so that is really exciting. We have self-seeded alyssum all over our garden, which is super fun this year. We just realized that this year. I did not know that that could happen. We planted some annual petunias in the border here, so I'm excited to see what that looks like. Our proud berry looks so good and just full. I'm really excited to see how that looks in the fall with its pink berries. The catmint is so pretty with the pretty blooms. Isn't it just cute? I love it so much. I like it better than the cat's pajamas, nepeta. It's full of bees right now. Our spirea, I can't remember exactly which one it's called. If you're interested, I can look it up. That has a bunch of, not blooms, buds on it. Look at all the alliums. We lost some alliums this year, so not all of them came up, so that's a bummer. I was not aware that the feverfew came back either, so we have feverfew and we have tons of seedlings of feverfew everywhere. Our bobo hydrangea back there, and the yew is right next to it on the right. The bobo hydrangea looks really good. We have tons of yarrow. We have this dianthus, and it was in full bloom. It was full of blooms, and now it's kind of petered out, and actually it looks kind of bad in the middle there, so I'm gonna have to take a better look. Not much blooming yet, but everything is getting ready. So that next video maybe that I'll do, it'll be way different looking. These are a different kind of alliums. I think they are the gladiator ones, but I'm not quite sure. Gladiator or globemaster. I'm pretty sure they're gladiator though. We have, tulips and daffodils that are expired, and so we're just leaving up the foliage there. Salvias that are getting ready to bloom. Scabiosa back there. This is a cute little annual. It's so bright and pink. I just love that so much. We planted some of our zinnias and cosmos and everything, so we did that yesterday, I believe. We have peonies. I'm really excited to see that one right there because it had no blooms on it last year, and this year it's full of blooms. This is the first one that I bought. I think it's Carl Rosenfield maybe. There's another Astrantia with some bachelor buttons and sage all in there, and poppies back there. Tons of self-seeded foxgloves, so I have to go through there and kind of thin it out, otherwise nothing's going to grow that great. Our rhododendron is done blooming. We have irises back there, and a hydrangea and foxgloves, and this little bushel of alliums is super cute with a poppy on the right and an iris on the left, and some pink daisies that are going to bloom, and a heuchera back there, and a potted up dahlia. All kinds of fun things are getting ready just to pop. We had started those daisies in the house last year and there were no blooms on them. We had 4 of them, I believe, and so this year they're full of blooms, so I'm excited to see those. Irises and alliums, the grass, I love the grass. We have 2 of those in this part of the yard. We have tons of gay feathers that will bloom closer to the middle of the summer, I believe. Some hydrangeas and another more heuchera, and here's our ajuga. I can't remember which one it's called, but I really ruined that. I went through and ripped it all out and I ruined it, so it's not blooming very well. We have lilies and more liliatris, lupins, and all our hydrangeas and coneflowers, and there's dianthus down there and more daisies and poppies. So like I said, when I share another video, there will probably be lots of blooms. We lost some of our alliums here on the hill. That's a bummer. That's a penstemon. The 9-bark has blooms on it, buds I should say, has buds on it. This little part of the garden is new. We have nothing in there. There's cardboard under there with bricks laying on top of it. This Alfredo viburnum is so full and so pretty. It's one of my favorite things, one of the first things that Matt bought. It had like 2 blooms on it last year, and so it's going to have more this year. The sage, I did not know that sage came back either, and I'm super excited that we just left it. The first year that we grew sage, at the end of the season, we pulled it all out. And so this year we were lazy and left a bunch of stuff, and we're surprised to see that it came back. That was exciting. These alliums were planted in the fall, so these are all new. Hydrangeas back there, and then phlox with some dianthus, and there's alyssum in the front there. And then I just kind of span and show you what the garden looks like, and next time I show it, it'll probably be full. I'm so excited. At this point of the video, I'm hopping up onto the deck now where our pots are, and I suppose we have no pots on the deck, but we have these flower, I don't even know, like boxes, you want to call them, flower boxes, that I put annuals in. So there's November. A begonia bought for Mother's Day by Carmen. It's a really pretty color. This petunia is probably one of my most favorites, the Bordeaux. And it smells so good. I don't know if it's just a smell that I like or what, but I really like them. So I did the exact same thing in these 2 flower boxes. They have the vine wires, the petunias, and alyssum, and that's it for both of those. For these pots, I struggle. I feel like I've struggled every year. So this year we're going to give these a try. Those are so cute, those annuals. I just love those. So we're going to see how these go because it gets really, really hot here on the deck. And we're going to see how these feel, how these go in the hot sun. I got to keep them watered. I'm pretty bad at that. I love this lantana here. There's 6 pots altogether, and I only did the bigger forks. I don't know what to put in those tiny little pots, so maybe some alyssum, I don't know, we'll see. Those are the pots that I just showed you on the wall. Matt's trying to grow a strawberry up in that hanging pot. I am bad at watering this stuff on the deck, so it's like not doing well. This kind, Matt calls it the rummage sale right here. Yes, it's full of stuff. When stuff starts blooming, I'll show it to you better, but you know, it's full. There's a delphinium and foxglove and dianthus in there and all kinds of stuff. So this, I think that, this is, Jonathan picked this out. I love this thing. It's a purple sand cherry. I love it. It's done blooming. It's very pretty, and it's pretty all season. I just absolutely love it. The only thing is I think I want it bushier maybe, so we'll see. We have roses under that and foxgloves in the back, and those peonies on the left there that you can't see now. They're out of the shot. We have the allium and then the peony way too close together, so we have to move those. Look at that peony. That had no blooms last year. I'm so excited to see what that looks like. Right in front of it is a foxglove that kind of snuck up back there. And there was a hydrangea. These are the pots that, I don't know. This, I always have a hard time with that coleus for some reason. The first year we bought a campfire coleus and it did awesome in a pot. Absolutely awesome. This, and after that I've always struggled, so I don't know what is happening, but we're gonna give it a try. This is a dahlia that I bought from the Carlton greenhouse, and it's a cafe au lait, and I've been looking and looking for one of these forever. So I got my hands on one. The pot of dahlias was expensive, way more expensive than it would be to just buy the tuber, but I don't care. Now I have it.
I'm like, nope. He just wants to walk on the grass.
I'm going to share this dining room flower box just because I want to show you how it looks now. Not that great compared to what it's going to look like when everything starts blooming out. But yeah, it doesn't look very much of anything right now. But hopefully it's gonna just fill out to the max. There are 3 dahlias planted next to that wall. There's a hydrangea down there, some foxgloves, a clematis that's absolutely beautiful, has 3 blooms. One is hidden in there. So pretty. I hope it blooms year after year. A hollyhock there. It's a ginormous hollyhock, and we started that in the house last year. No blooms, and then this year it'll bloom. Some queen of the prairie. There's thyme. We have more little baby seedling hollyhocks and foxgloves and a silver mist, I believe it's called, with some ajuga down there. There's self-seeded poppies and alyssum everywhere, some more queen of the prairie. So I just kind of wanted to show you what the garden looks right now, and then hopefully next time I share it'll be full of more color. So thank you so much for coming and watching. I know it's been a while.